Starting Monday, the Wisconsin DOT will allow teens to skip the behind-the-wheel driving test and get their license if they have their parents' permission. It's part of a program they started to help deal with the backlog of license requests they've gotten since March. Jamie Perez joins us now with more on that decision, what it means for drivers. Jamie?
So this is obviously great news for teens who are trying to get their licenses relatively soon, but maybe not so great news for the people who are worried about those teens who are getting behind the wheel and on the roads. Getting a license just got easier, at least for those under the age of 18.
If that parent is comfortable waiving the road test and accepting that liability, then we will accept that and move them forward to a probationary license.
Wisconsin DMV Administrator Christina Boardman said 98% of teens pass that road test on the first or second try. It's why she feels comfortable with the decision to waive this part of the test to help deal with the 80,000 license requests that are backlogged. But this decision doesn't sit well with a lot of people, including Mad Area Driving School owner James Kapanis.
We're going to be putting some drivers out on the road that probably shouldn't be out there.
Kapanis said about 10% of the students he trains behind the wheel are not ready for their final driving test after the 6 required lessons.
Teens are the highest risks on the road. Insurances are going to go up. There's a reason you fail the road test.
I'd like to point out that the graduated driver license that went into effect in Wisconsin in the year 2000, and crash rates for teens have gone down 60% since that point.
Boardman said all the other requirements are still in place for those under 18. Because there aren't as many requirements for people over 18 who are trying to get their license, it's still business as usual for them.
They still need to take a road test.
Boardman said since March, they've had to cancel more than 16,000 road tests. And while this new rule may not sit well with some,
just to drop the road test completely, to me, is something that I don't feel is a responsible thing.
Boardman said this is simply a choice that's being offered to help manage the thousands of backed up requests.
All we are stopping is a 15-minute check ride with that person that's coming in really prepared, and only if that parent is comfortable.
And if you are a parent that is not comfortable with waiving that option, you can still sign up on the DMV's website. They will continue those behind-the-wheel tests at the end of May when the Safer at Home orders have been lifted. They will be in PPE gear and will be taking extra safety precautions during those tests as well.
I've got a 15-year-old today. A lot to think about for me with a new driver coming up soon. Jamie, thank you.